Hello, everyone. My name is Gypsy Love. We are going to be starting a Universal Love Collective. Please be sure to take what resonates for you and leave the rest. I want to start off by saying thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for joining. If anyone is looking to book me for a reading, please be sure to use the link in the description of this video or over in my bio. All of my private readings are done same day. So I don't have any channeled messages for this reading, so we're just going to tap in to see what pops out. I am going to be using Burning Hearts just to see. Okay, this is one of my all-time faves. This is also one of my oldest oracle decks. So let's see. She's full of wisdom, and we're going to see what comes out. Ancestors, angels, archangels, romance angels, give us the messages today. What's the overall love energy today, Spirit? Overall love energy today we have I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. Okay, very first card out here. Someone could be wanting to do something very sweet, very kind at this time. Let's see what this is about. What is this? I'm picking up like a surprise as well. Someone could be wanting to like surprise you with something. I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. So it's definitely going to be a surprise because some of you guys are in no contact with this person. Okay, so when they come up, they're not just going to, of course, come empty-handed. I feel like someone is going to come with something like to give or something to like something to make you smile. I feel like outside of just their presence. Bia. Hi, love. I hope that you are good. I hope that you are well. I know this time is different for me from what I usually get on, but I have time, so I'm going to use it wisely. It says, I underestimated how important you are in my life. Hi. And we have, I want to hold you. Okay, so someone could be reaching out. Someone could be wanting to take you out, especially based off of the picture, the thumbnail that we have for this imagery. I feel like someone's going to want to take you out. You know, they could be offering you something, giving you something, showing you something. I'm picking up on a movie. I was just talking about that earlier too. A movie could be of significance. Someone could be wanting to take you out. So let's see what this is about. Let's see. Oh, and it's 222 on the time right now as well. Can I have a little bit more here, Spirit? I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. I am ascending. Okay, so it's not just in, it's not just like this. I'm picking up on two things. Like when you see this person, you're really going to see how much of a difference they've made on themselves, but they're also going to be coming bearing something or offering something. Oh, I have two. It says, I'm sorry for not contacting you, and I feel the love, even through the separation, even through this ghosting that this person, did. The love that they felt for you, or the love that you guys felt for one another, it never wavered. It says, I underestimated how important you are in my life. Even throughout this ghosting, they still always felt connected to you. Last card is, I could lose myself in you. And we have this here with, I want to hold you. Okay. All right. Let's tap into some tarot. Let's see what's coming out. All right, Spirit, can we get some background? What's happening? Who's happening? What's going on here? Give us the clarity that we need about this whole thing so that I can tell collective if I co-sign and if I think they should do it or not. Because I do see, I really do hope that they were able to get that, like someone is stronger than what they were before. I'm hoping to see the strength, or the hierophant or something of that nature to indicate that they have something more internal, to stand on. I feel like, or a higher source or force, as opposed to just relying on what it is that they know, or relying on, their own personal view or vantage point. We can't always see things in a way that the Almighty Most High Divine God, for instance, could see it. Sometimes it takes for you to step back. Sagittarius could be of significance. I keep seeing that Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So let's see. Can you give me the energy for this person? Like, what energy are they coming around in? I see how they feel about collective. I see what they want to say to collective, but I really just want to tap in to see, like, how do they feel? Like, what energy are they in? How do they feel about themselves, about love, about life? How are they feeling? What's their vibe giving? Hello, everyone. Please be sure to like the live as you guys are coming in. The world. Wow, that is very good. Okay, the world out here, I'm picking up on like conquering energy, like invincible, like standing on top of the world, or if I ruled the world. Okay, so this is very good. Very good, very good. Let's see. Hi. The Chariot. Wow. Cancer. And the Two of Cups. They are so serious about this connection. You know, before, I feel like maybe someone has taken the time to like change. I'm hearing Michael Jackson and Man in the Mirror, and this could be masculine or feminine, no gender, but someone took the time to really change their world, like refining, taking the time to engage or indulge in things that actually bring them real joy and happiness, and separating from things that don't serve them. Of course, like someone could have really moved or something like that. King of Cups, heavy Pisces energy. So I see the King of Cups. I just saw Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be of significance. Heavy Pisces, heavy Cancer. So let's see. I feel like someone had to like change their scenery or change their environment or separate themselves from their environment, and not be like one with it, but understand that they're just there for a season or something like that. It's like someone had to see things from a completely different perspective. We have two cards. Oh, then we have Scorpio energy. Like, I promise, I just see the Empress, and the Ace of Swords and the Death card. So can't heavy water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy is of significance. But somebody definitely went through like this rebirth when they connected with you about what true happiness really is and what they were doing. Like, is this really making me happy? Does this really, I don't know, like when someone walked away from you, when they ghosted you, when you got separated, they had so many realizations. Like once they closed that door, or once they, like, I'm seeing someone close the blinds to like the sun. Like, I'm hearing let the light in, Mama Ori, or Princess and the Frog could be of significance. But when like it's too bright outside and you have to close like blackout curtains or something, but I'm seeing someone like closing it and realizing like, damn, it's nothing but darkness around me. Like, is this really what I want? The Ace of Swords is here to split the deck on the Four of Swords. Oh my gosh. The Five of Swords and the Knight of Cups. I'm sorry, this is not Five Swords. This is Seven Swords. Okay, Seven Swords here. Ooh, they really did feel like they tricked themselves. Even though they did let outside influences get in their ear, they had free will to make their own personal decision, and they took accountability for the decision that they made. Okay, and this took for them to continue to do something that they probably had already been given like an intuitive download to separate from. Like it took for them, like somebody could be like very hard-headed, like they need to bump, like it's the 10 swords, like they need to, something about having to see something through thoroughly all the way. The Four of Wands is out here in the Justice, just to be sure, and that is exactly what happened. But throughout that process, there is like a possibility that they could have missed out on a connection or relationship with you. And that I feel is the part that's like, the sour part of it all. Outside of also having to realize that what they were doing wasn't going to be able to continue. A lot of epiphanies. I'm surprised the tower didn't come out. A lot of epiphanies were had in that time frame. The Empress is back out here again with the Hermit. With the Hermit. Definitely came in and like shift shit, like the moon and the three of it was a complete shift for this person, and somehow what could they possibly have said? No, I need to know, because there's no way you're telling me that you have come in complete, like you came in contact with the Empress, and what was said, to make you deny yourself of that feeling. The Two of Cups and the Empress, what could have possibly been said? I just have to know. I just need to know. It says wake up call. Oh my gosh, bro. Hidden agenda is out here. People that they trusted, people that they probably never would have guessed. Like I said, somebody's intuition was already giving them clarity about these people, or about all of this. They had already been given the clarity to separate, to move on, to move past whatever, that they had already been given the clarity, and this is just, they had to see it for themselves. Like they could not, the intuition, they were disassociating, denying, whatever, but they had to see it in the 3D. They had to be able to look somebody in the face, in the eye, in the flesh, or whatever. And once they did, it's like, was it all worth it to see somebody through to their lowest point, instead of continuing on in a direction that you know for a fact is going to bring you to damn near your highest peak? Like, it's like decisions were made, conscious decisions were made. Okay, energy vampire. And they fell for the okie doke, unfortunately. No, but I still, just give me one more card. Self-care Sunday? Prioritizing rest, recharge. Okay, so this is the aftermath of it all. But it's not giving me the details of what I want to know. I want to know what was said. What's the drama? What was all of that drama about? Like, seriously. But anywho, doesn't really matter. They said whatever they said, or they did whatever they did. It was false, unfortunately. This person didn't realize it until after the fact, until they were, it's like they got exactly what they wanted. They claimed that they needed to see something for what it was, and they did, even though they had already seen. It's like they had to see, I'm picking up on like a snake or something, asking a snake, why did you bite me? It's, let's continue. Overall, the King of Pentacles is out here, and the High Priestess is out here, and the Hangman is out here. It's like someone knew the level of stability that they were going to be stepping into in their life was not going to permit the people that they were connected to continue on in their life. But they still just had to see it through. Like, maybe these people can come, or maybe this could work out, or maybe, or why can't they come, or what is the reason, or we've made it this far, and so on and so forth. And that's the thing. Like, you've made it this far, and now it's time for you to cut ties to continue to go further instead of, remaining stuck and stagnant. The High Priestess is out here indicating that someone already knew. We already said that, but they already knew that the people that were in their ear, I don't know if they wanted to see how far they would take it, or what were they waiting around here for? If these people would ever, with hope that these people maybe would ever come around to, getting on this chariot with them? What was the whole point of all of this? Of putting their divine alignment on hold to see this negativity through? What was the point of all of this? Damn, I just want one card. Everything is coming out in pairs. And the Fool, they desperately wanted these people to come with them. Like it's possible, it's not impossible. You can come, or you can, a buddy passed or whatever, never realizing, or never, it's not even never, because they knew, but they still had to see it through. They still had to give someone the benefit of the doubt. They just had to loyalty. They were loyal, until they couldn't be loyal anymore. It's like someone had to make sure, like, they would be better off, seeing it through all the way to this extent than to leave it in the middle and always have that second guess, like, I could have done more, I could have tried more, I could have, they did not want to be like, what's it? Resentment, I guess you could say. They didn't want to have that feeling, or that feeling of shoulda, coulda, woulda, for lack of a better term. They had to see that through. But the thing about it is, them seeing this, they chose their path though when they did that. So there is no telling if they are actually going to be able to reclaim that divine alignment that they were once in. Let's see. Clarify the King of Pentacles, please. The King of Cups. The King of Cups. And here we go. Now we are tapping into a completely different emotion. Grieving. This is a different type of grievance, I feel. The Emperor is on the bottom of the deck. A lot of realizations are had about, I guess you could say, where your loyalties lie, about the decisions you make and how costly they actually are. And if some things are actually worth it in the long run, in the long haul. The Three of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. The Three of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. It's decisions, decisions, decisions. Was it worth it to sacrifice your future, your divine future, with the hopes that you could be a part of someone else's? Because that's what we're talking about. You desperately want to be a part of their coming to light, not the other way around. Because if it was the case, they would be with you shooting in the gym. But they're not. Okay. And that is what that's the realization, that they needed to have. The Two of Wands is out here. Sitting on the dock of the bay. Okay, that's what it feels like. This person is just ready to explore. You see the world and the map and all that, and they are ready, and nothing blocks them but action. Action, Jackson. You feel me? The window is a mirror. It's like I'm picking up on, what's those people? I don't know the people, but they like pretend that they're inside of a box. They be wearing like black and white stripes, but they pretend that they're inside of a box. It's an illusion. It's an illusion that someone is needing or has already broken out of. But the people that be pretending that they're inside of a box. But that's what this feels like. The Nine of Swords. This is what I mean. The illusion of what the future might hold, or what the future might look like, if they can't take the people, places, and things that they initially manifested it with. It's just like someone manifested a dream, and though the dream is coming true, it's like it's not, someone is feeling like it's not going to be what they manifested, because the people aren't going to be there. And it's more the energy that they felt. It's the love that they felt during that time that is actually going to be there. Even if the people can't be there, the feeling of love and cooperation and, equal reciprocity and so on and so forth, unconditional, okay, relentless as opposed to resistance and resentment. There is just a difference in the energy here. I feel like someone is really worried about. They've never, it's like they're from maybe familiarity as opposed to brand new people, places, and things, of course, that can be very fearful, about you fully accepting them and vice versa. And if it'll all work out the way that you want it to work out, if the feeling will be, as good and so on and so forth. There's so many things that you can worry about, as opposed to just doing it and getting through it when you get there. I'm a throw caution to the wind type of person. However, I can understand this period of uncertainty, this period of worry and fear that they are going through. But it shouldn't really hinder them from moving forward. Is this still a thing, Spirit, or is this already, cleansed and cleared out with this I am ascending? The Ace of Cups, because love will do it. If nothing will get your ass ready, some good love, rather it be good love, tough love, sweet, tender love, whatever it is that you need, okay? Because some people need some tenderness. Because some people need tenderness, but some people need tough love too. It just depends on you. The Ace of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. Do you know your love languages? Do you know the love languages that are actually compatible with yours? The ones that will actually allow you to grow, to become who you are supposed to be, as opposed to, enabling you to continue to be who you are. There is a beauty in someone being able to fully accept you for who you are, all of your pretty and all of your ugly too. But there's also something so magnificent of someone helping you or being there with you and encouraging you to become better. Every day we can do a little bit more. We can be a little bit better. You can show up for yourself, if for nobody else, but for me too. You feel what I'm saying? All right. So now that, you know, I see the Ace of Cups out here, I truly feel like the love that someone has for you has helped them see or helped them feel, the reality. The reality of this is one thing, but I also have another reality. Like this is not the end, and I know this is not the end because I already got clear sight of my new beginning. And I can't believe I turned around for this shit. I can't believe I turned around. Yes, you did. Look at the Two of Swords. That they did the Two of Swords and the Five of Swords. Seven of Swords right here. They don't blame anyone but themselves, honestly. They have taken full accountability for their decisions and they have their reasons for why they did it. I truly don't think that they would change anything about it because of the loyalty that they really have. But yeah, that's exactly how they feel. Like, I can't believe I turned the hell around, to see about this crazy ass shit when I could have just got the hell on. But you live and you learn. You live and you learn. The lovers is out here. Now somebody is ready, after learning what they needed to learn, forgiving, gaining the wisdom, and, being able to properly put something to bed, put something to rest. They are ready to go on this new path, on this new beginning, just to see if it's still a possibility. Campbell's. Oh my gosh. Did y'all hear what that CEO of Campbell said? Because now I'm hearing the chicken noodle, like chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. Why am I? Wait. Listen, take what you need and leave the rest for somebody else. Okay, the strength. This was what I was looking for. I was looking for the strength card and it's coming out at the timing is just perfect. The timing is perfect for the strength to be coming out because they have the capacity. They have the mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, heavy on emotional capacity to go on this path. They have gained wisdom for the type of love that they actually want to have based off of what they have felt. So this isn't someone that was deprived. Thankfully, it's just about growth. Temperance, Sagittarius, hello. Gemini, hello. Leo, hello. Hello, Pisces, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer. Hello, 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 my loves. I hope that you guys are good. I hope that you guys are well. Now we have that equal give and take. Now we have that equal give and take. This is what somebody wants to offer, but I feel like it's more King of Swords. It is more. King of Swords is very, I don't want to say materialistic because he is, but he comes bearing gifts. And I feel like, hi Rosetta, that's going to play a huge role. The King of Swords is very fashionable, very artistic, and so on and so forth. Didn't I say this in the beginning that I was looking for the strength? I was looking for the Hierophant, and the sun is right here. I promise you, they're not coming empty handed. Okay, this is somebody that knows. They know, okay, what they didn't know before, they definitely know now. It's really just about if you're going to accept whatever it is. I see the Ace of Pentacles. What is it, Spirit? It's something very beautiful. I can tell you that. But I want to know. Now, what deck can I use to figure that out? Now, this is where I don't have any. Now I have a. Let me see. Maybe in the charms. Maybe I can see in the charms. Because now I have a whole nother reason to make a new deck. Okay, I see wealth as I split the deck on wealth. Okay, so that could be of significance because I did just see the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so they could be coming with, some type of money or something like that. But I don't feel like it's money. Okay, it could be something that is very pricey, very expensive. But I don't think it's actual money though. Like I don't feel like somebody's trying to buy your love. Okay, I feel like they just want to show how much they actually appreciate you. That's good man to that. wait. Oh, wait. Oh, thief is out here. I'm hearing horses in the stable. All right, what is it? Give me the tea. It is judgment in reverse. Okay. That's not really what I was looking for. Of course, they're coming to offer something. They don't want the connection to end. Okay, they're coming to offer maybe some type of higher level of commitment, or something of that nature, but that's not quite what I was looking for. Ooh, anything else? Risk. Okay. That's still not what I'm looking for, but it goes. But it's still not quite. What is it? Okay, well, you guys will have to tell me when you see this video. When you see this video, because maybe it's going to be decent. I love gifts. Okay. When you see this video, let me know what they come and give you guys because I feel like it's going to be different for everybody. Like, you're just going to have to wait and see, and they're not going to spoil the surprise because they're not giving me no clues whatsoever. Like, they're not telling me nothing. And that's, I don't care. I don't care. Keep it. Spirit is no. I don't care. I don't even care. They're not telling me. So you guys will have to tell me in the comments, okay, what did they bring? Because they're not gonna let us spoil it. And I think their spirit is definitely picking sides because we should be able to know. The spirit said, no. We're not gonna spoil the surprise. We're gonna wait until the time actually comes. So you guys will have to let me know what it is. I wanna know. Okay, let me know. The Seven of Cups is out here. Oh, but the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight. It's some. Oh, wait. The Ace of Pentacles. I want to make you smile. We saw come out here. The Knight of Pentacles. Why am I picking up on like all inclusive? And I know it's going to be different for everybody, but it's something maybe, I don't know if maybe you guys talked about this or It's something that's going to allow you guys to have, like, for instance, if you look at the thumbnail of this, before the movie actually starts, these two people have a safe space or a safe environment where they can really just sit down and talk, before and even after the movie. There's something about you guys being able to, like, sit down and talk. Okay, something where you guys can have like a open heart to heart conversation, or something where you guys can begin to, like, lay the groundwork for what it is they're coming to offer, what it is they're coming to, like, present, give, whatever. They definitely don't want this, like, meetup, I guess you could say, to be in vain. They're not doing it for shits and giggles or even for the gift. It's solely because they need to have that one-on-one. It's solely because they need to, like, start bringing positive energy back into this. They feel like they could be behind, so this person is going to be adamant, I guess you could say, on starting something, or picking things up. The 10 of cups, as I say that, it's like they feel behind, so whatever this is, it's going to be something that they can begin to start laying the groundwork and putting in the necessary time, effort, and energy to build, like, this is what I'm picking up on plans, making plans or going over plans strategically, them asking you very specific questions about the things that you want to do, and so on and so forth, because they're simultaneously aligning their life up with that, regardless of if you know or not, regardless of if they say it or not. That will be the intention. Oh, you said you want to blah 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 blah. Okay, blah 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 blah. I feel like someone will be taking a lot of, like, mental notes. Okay, as well as, being open and honest about what, why, like, what's the whole point of all of this. The 10 of cups is here, the 3 of cups is here, the Queen of Cups is here, and the 7 of Pentacles. Like, they are ready to, you know. So, what do you plan to grow? What have you been up to? I guess you could say, and what's next 5 years, next 10 years? I guess I'm picking up on a lot of plans because they have every intention of, like, you see how these two. I'm just seeing these two roots, like, growing together. If you guys can see that, they're, like, intertwined with one another, and that is their intention. That is their intention. And this, as opposed to this, because this is, like, the energy after separating, after walking away, after the ghosting. And it's like there's not much there. And they know that they have to not only pull this up, but plant something. And they plan to do that at the same time. That's actually the best time to do it because the dirt and all is already, like, pulled up. But that's neither here nor there. But yes. Okay. I don't have that many cards left. So let's see what's popping out. I've been on here for 30 minutes. Okay, good, good, good. Timing is good. Let's see what's popping out here though. Aquarius. Okay. All right. Somebody is definitely Queen of Swords. Definitely have their mind made up about you, about this connection, about, I guess you could say, doing what's necessary, because of the decisions, their own personal decisions. The 10 of Swords is what kept reoccurring on the bottom of the deck in the beginning. Doing what's necessary. This person doesn't have any problem with taking accountability for the decisions that they've made and doing whatever is necessary to get back in alignment, or to, do what's right, or to right the wrong, I guess you could say. They don't have a problem with that. They just have to be sure about it. They have to be sure. You see how everything keeps coming out in twos? I'm wanting to pull single cards and everything is coming out in twos. The Judgment is out here. Yeah, they just had to be sure about it. They had to be sure about this. They had to be sure about that. Certainty. They had to be certain, 100% certain about it. The 3 of Pentacles is out here. All right. If you guys are just coming in, please be sure to like the video. Oh my gosh. Or send your girl a tip or something. Like, the likes have been at, like, 2, like, this whole time. Hello, people. Hello, it's good to see you. Like that video for me. But yes, let's continue. Clarify the star, the King of Wands, taking lead, taking charge, But this isn't the type of King of Wands that is like my way or the highway. They are really in this Three of Pentacles energy, like to do whatever is best, like to do whatever needs to be done. Whatever is best, whatever needs to be done, let's get it done. This is like super cooperative energy. After a period of resistance, after, a period of even separation for some of you guys, the Eight of Cups is out here, okay, and the Five of Wands is out here. Okay, this Eight of Cups to me really is giving like there is nothing more important, okay, than this right now. Everything else that could have even come close to the significance of what they have with you, they've already closed that chapter of their life out. So this like they have this whole thing has like their undivided attention now. Like seriously. I'm picking up on someone that usually like spreads themselves thin with things to do. The Four of Cups, things that they actually don't want to do. That is changing, thankfully. Okay. Oh, the Emperor is out here. The Emperor. This person's in a space and place where they're not doing anything that they don't want to do. And now that they've postponed doing what they wanted to do, to help other people get in the same position as them, it's like they have a point to prove, maybe to themselves, or they feel like they have to like bounce back from something. The Four of Wands, especially when it comes to how much they could have poured 444, how much they could have poured into this relationship, the Tower, and the Devil. They definitely feel like maybe a disappointment in their own person and themselves about how they mishandled or mistreated, you and this connection here. But not enough, to give up or quit or walk away, but enough to really buckle the fuck down. Okay, and do what needs to be done. The Ten of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, they are not afraid of hard work. Okay, that's one thing at all. I'm talking about something. It's just something about that work uniform. I'm telling you, it's something about it. All right, but yeah, definitely in a space and place where they are willing to give. The Ten of Wands is very heavy, but they know it's all going to pay off in the long run, in the long haul, with this Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. This is, more than enough in all actuality. It's more than enough. The Nine of Pentacles is one way away from the 10, but you have the Queen of Pentacles right here, which is plentiful. You don't want and need for anything. Are you the richest person in the world? No. Do you want for anything? Absolutely not. This is true happiness. This is when that fine line between, being satisfied and greed, somebody is not greedy, but they know what they want. They know what work needs to be put in order for them to receive that or in order for them to get that. Okay. With someone that's actually capable of, exchanging it, where true abundance can be exchanged. The Justice is out here. Okay, the Five of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. This is Six Cups. This is new memories. Okay, this is new memories, and this is not. I keep having to put like heavy emphasis on not forgetting the past, but just focusing on a better future. Okay, the Two of Pentacles is out here, two peas in a pod. Every time I see this Two of Pentacles, I always think of two peas in a pod. Okay, and what the possibility of what the future might hold with them together in a relationship and a connection. That is Five Pentacles, the Moon, the Nine of Wands, and Four Pentacles. Six Pentacles, Five Pentacles. This is a little bit it's new territory for this person. They could be, a lot of their connections could have been with people that they have been knowing for a great deal of time. So there's just learning. There is trial and tribulation that comes with learning. You have to learn a lot about this person and vice versa. They have to learn a lot about you, which is why every time you guys doing everything that they can to soak up as much information about you as they possibly can because they feel like they're behind. But what confirmation burp, what I'm seeing is needing to dedicate time, effort, and energy into the growth of the overall connection. And that is what we're talking about here. Pentacles, 9, 9, 9. This is 9 pentacles. This is the number 9 with the moon. Well, it's 18, but it's 9 together. And then I also have 9 here. So 9, 9, 9 could be of significance as well. The Ace of Wands is out here. You see, just dedicating that time, effort, and energy into learning, into igniting that passion, that fire, that flame of love, so that it can be shared amongst both parties. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And now we can begin creating those new memories like we talked about. Now we can get back into that high frequency, high potency of love. The Three of Wands, and nobody, they're not stuck. You remember we were talking about that person being stuck in the room, being trapped in an illusion or something of that nature. They're no longer bound, by their own vantage point or viewpoint, because it's two heads are better than one. Literally, there's two heads are better than one in this particular, scenario. So it's like the goodness that they wanted, but also they can incorporate the goodness of their significant. It's like it's so much more, I feel like, than what this person anticipated. Like their dreams and manifestations had a lot to do with them, I guess you could say, leading the pack, as opposed to everybody having prominent and significant roles. It's like the head without the heart without, like, you can't have one without the other, you know. So, the Ten of Pentacles is out here. This is so much more than what they anticipated. Everything is different, but everything in somehow, in some way, is the same, or exactly as it should be. This is 8 Wands. 88 could be of significance. Anything that, any trial, and this isn't to say that they're going to be problem free and they aren't going to go through things, because every couple goes through things. It's just that they will get through those things. Both parties will be eager, to get over whatever hurdles that they come up against, because they have their mind set on those plans or those things that they want to bring into fruition and accomplish. There's something about ascending in this energy, a continual or continuous ascension that's supposed to be happening here. But it's like not letting something stay, not letting something fester, but both parties taking action, or willing to do what's necessary, to save the relationship, to savor the relationship. And this is the incoming communication that is to be had for this new beginning. Somebody is very sure. And it's not that they weren't sure before about this. They had to be certain about something else, certain about closing it off, certain about walking away, certain about them doing everything that they could have possibly done. And then, they had to fully close the chapter, picking up like multiple locks on a door, or like a bridge being burned, or something of that nature, because that was what was necessary, because that chapter was over and now a new one can begin. Like the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, this is all the energy that you need for that new initiation. You have an idea of what you want to plant, you have the seed, and now it's just about taking action. And that's exactly what they're doing with this Knight of Swords. Now it's just about, is collective going to take this offer? I want to know, what do the romance angels and spirit guides have to say about this person? Are you guys co-signing this energy? I didn't even get the answer to ask the question yet. Like, give me one more card. I'm gonna say 70-30 for me. It's 70-30 for me. 70-30. Now, Spirit, no need to worry. This card says the opportunity beckons. So that's double confirmation from Spirit that they will be in alignment. Okay, everything will be set up perfectly for somebody to get back in their seat. Now, what will collective say? Can I get one charm? I only want one charm, and hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully, it's a telling one. Hopefully, it's a promising one. And it's not something from East Bubble. Give me a related charm, spirit, for what collective will say or how they will react. You don't have to tell me about the surprise, but you do have to tell me if they're going to go on this path or not. I think that, like, we should be able to know that. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, I like you and I want you. Okay. I think that is my cue. I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much. If you need to book me for a private reading, you guys totally can do that. All of my private readings are done same day. Okay. If that don't confirm nothing else, somebody's definitely going. They're definitely going. Now, all of my private readings are done same day. If you guys would like to book me for a reading, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hopefully, this gave you some clarity, or it was just a good story time collective for you. Oh, Maya, did you see? Did you see the baby? Spirit said, "What more do you want from me?" I said, "Don't worry." All right, guys, I love you so much. Bye bye.